Hello and welcome to the Church Membership Online video tutorial series. My name is Aaron Schneider, and today we're going to be taking a look at the custom fields feature in Church Membership Online. So you'll notice that I've opened up a web browser and I've navigated to churchofficeonline.com. We're going to go ahead and use the live demo account, so we're going to click on this link. What this demonstration account allows us to do is log into Church Membership Online and play with the demonstration data, so we don't have to worry about touching any sensitive church data. I encourage you that if you want to play with any new features in Church Membership Online and you don't want to touch your church's data, that you go ahead and use this live demo account. So I'm going to log in here as the demonstration user. And then as soon as I get in, I'm going to go into the custom field management because we want to create some custom fields that we can add values for. So you're going to need to log in as an administrative level user to Church Membership Online, and then you want to click the admin button. Once we get into the admin section, you'll want to scroll down until we see custom fields, and then click the Manage Custom Fields link. Now, what we need to do first is actually add some custom fields to our Church Membership Online account. And what this does is when we add the custom fields, this will add those custom fields and make them available in individuals or household records so that we can add values to these custom fields. So this is the first piece of getting some data that we want specific to our church inside of our Church Membership Online account. This feature is great because it gives your church a lot of flexibility and a lot of power in Church Membership Online, where you can track pieces of data that are specific to and unique to your congregation. So first of all, inside of Custom Field Management, you'll notice here that we have a whole bunch of properties and things you need to fill out. The first thing you need to decide is what type of custom field you want to add, whether it's a text, a date, or a value list. If you choose a text custom field, you can see in our example here that you can type anything inside of the text field that you get. If you choose a date custom field, the interface is going to change here in just a second, and you can see in the example that you get a date text field, and when you click in it, you'll actually get a nice little calendar where you can choose any date from. And when you choose a value list, and you can see in the example here, that you get a custom field with a whole bunch of values that you can choose from. So it makes it kind of neat. You can get a drop-down list and kind of define for your users what different things that they can pick from for this custom field. So we're going to create one of each, and we'll step through it. First of all, let's go ahead and create a text field. So the first text field that I'm going to create, we can see the example there. The first property that we have to fill out is the custom field name. So we're going to go ahead and call this our study group custom field. Now you got to choose whether or not you want to apply this custom field to just individuals or just households, and we want to apply this study group to households. So basically what I'm trying to track here is I want to know what study group each of my households is attending inside of my church. Now you can see over on the right that there's a nice preview section, and you can actually see what the custom field is going to look like after you add it to Church Membership Online. So it's going to look just like this. I'll be able to type any text I want to in it. I'm happy with that, so now I'm going to click the Add Custom Field button. And you can see here on the bottom that the study group custom field's been added. It's a text type and it applies to households. Okay, now let's add a date custom field. And we want to give it a custom field name of, let's go ahead and go with baptism date. And I want to apply that to individuals. And you can see in our preview that it's going to give us a baptism date, and we'll have a nice calendar pop out, so I'm happy with that, and I'll add that custom field. And then finally, let's add a value list. And first of all, we need to set that custom field name again, and let's say that we want to track the highest level of education for each individual. Now this is the name of the custom field, so level of education, and now we want to add some values that our users can choose from when they're populating this custom field. So the first new value, let's just say high school. Oops. We'll add that. And then we'll say college. We'll add that. And then we'll even say master's degree. We'll add that. then we can see over in our preview window that we get level of education, and then we'll get the 3 choices that we've put in there. I'm pretty happy with that. I want to apply it to individuals, so I'm going to go ahead and click Add Custom Field. Now we can see that all 3 of my custom fields have been added here on the bottom of the screen. If you ever want to come back and make changes to custom fields or delete custom fields, then you can come back to the custom fields management section in admin, and then you can click on the manage button next to any one of these, any of the custom fields that you've created for your account. But I'm happy with these 3 for now. I don't need to do any more managing, so we'll go ahead and scroll back to the top. We'll click on the church link, and now I want to go add some values. So first of all, let's go into our individuals inside of our demonstration church account. And I want to edit, let's edit Nancy here. And I want to go set the custom field properties that we've just created for Nancy. So now we need to scroll down a little ways, and we see we have a new tab here in Church Membership Online called Custom. I'll click on that. And then both of those custom fields that we've added in the admin section that apply to individuals, baptism date and level of education, now exist inside this custom tab. So we can choose a baptism date, and we can choose a level of education. So we'll say that she's completed college. And you know what? Actually, she was baptized a while ago. So let's say she was baptized on the 1st of the year in January. And we'll submit that information. We can come and look at her custom fields tab now. We're in the view. We're in the view member view, so we're just viewing Nancy's properties now. And then we can click on the Custom Fields tab, and we'll see that the baptism date was set and that her level of education is college. So we've set both of those properties. And let's go edit one more individual. And let's edit Cody here. And once we get inside of his individual record, we'll go to Custom again. Now I want to show you that you can set any of the fields or none of the fields. So if we don't set any values here and we click Submit, then no value for baptism date or level of education will be applied to Cody. But let's just say for Cody, all we have is a baptism date and we don't want to set a level of education. So let's say he was baptized in May of last year. We'll click Submit, and now we'll be on his the view of his record. We'll come down, click on Custom Fields, and you can see that the baptism date's set, but the level of education isn't. All right, the last thing we need to go check out is our households. So let's go View, Edit Households, and we want to go see that study group custom field that we created. And let's look at the Almond household. And then we'll come into the Custom Fields tab for households. See that we have study group there, and we can type absolutely anything in here. So let's say that they're attending the Davis family study group, and we can submit that information. Then we'll go into view mode here for the Almond household, and we can see that the Davis family study group has been entered for the study group. And again, if we didn't enter a value there, nothing would be entered here for the almonds. That's it for this video tutorial. Hopefully you've seen how to use custom fields in Church Membership Online. If you have any questions or problems, please remember, go ahead and log on to the Church Office Online website. You can go to Support or Contact. If you just go to the Contact tab, it'll bring you to our contact page. You can always email us and get in touch with us, and we'll get back to you pretty quickly. Thanks for watching this video, and thank you for using Church Membership Online.